more Dreadnok love from Hasbro, G.I. Joe Classified Series. We've got Gnawgahyde, Porkbelly, and Yobbo, number 125. Let's see what this looks like. Welcome to GI Reviews. I am the Ruckus, and today we have more Cobra Dreadnok goodness, relatively speaking, of course, on the good part. And what we have, you see it, we have got Gnawgahyde, along with Porkbelly and Yobbo. So it's essentially a 3-pack, even though I can tell you that Yobbo is essentially a statue, but it is a character, so this set has to get the 3-pack love. But we do have Porkbelly and, of course, Gnawgahyde, and I think you guys will be very elated with what we get with Porkbelly in particular. We've got yet another deluxe set from Classified Series where it's a human character and pet, if you will, companion, four-legged or feathered companion. Got that yet again, and I'm definitely here for it. It's pretty cool that we get these deluxe sets, you know, and we get the animal characters that are just as famous in G.I. Joe lore as the human counterparts for both sides, both Cobra and for G.I. Joe themselves. I'm very happy that we get that. So hopefully you guys feel the same. You see I got them right there. We had seen the packaging prior to spinning around on the rotating base. So to give an idea of what it looks like, just close up. That's what you got there. On the side there, I'm going to try to get it out the way so I don't knock down the figures. You can see the artwork. This is 125, as I stated before. And here on the rear, we have that toy photography. And it's looking pretty nice there. Nice, very nice setup. So now I'll just take the box out of the way, now that we've seen all that we needed to see with there, and get a little bit close up here on our main events going on. And let's go through the accessories real quick. And besides getting these two animal characters, Gnawgahyde comes with quite a bit. We'll start off with his hat, his iconic hat here. So we've got that. To get a look at the detail, we'll get it close up so you can see what we got going on here. Very, very nice. And he's got to have that, you know that. He comes with a pair of knives, one that'll fit on his right ankle. He's got a sheath for that there. He comes with this blade that clips on his forearm. The way it's sculpted, it would be it's more appropriate that it fits on his right arm. He comes with a bow, as you can see right there, and it actually has a port in there for some type of an effect. Wouldn't know what that would be. I do know, however, that he also comes with his quiver of arrows, and there are 3 that are sculpted in. He does have a port, as you can see, because he also comes with a loose arrow that fits in that port. And as you look at them, you see that they all rise up from our left as we look at it to the right as they get a little bit taller and taller. So Hasbro made sure that that remained consistent, so that's pretty cool. And we also get his long-range weapon here that comes complete with scope, which is removable. ports right in, and we have bipods right there. So you can actually have him either hold it standing up, or he could be in the prone position. And there is also a port for that. And finally, we get the case to carry that weapon in. It does open up, and we've got some nice imprinted you see, indentations there for the weapon, and everything that goes with it. The bipod has its own spot, as well as the scope. So that's pretty nice right there. As far as our cast of characters are concerned, let's take a look at Yobbo first, since it is just a statue representing him. So looking at him a little bit close up, you see he's molded in a pose that with that tail down there, he won't be able to stand on his own. This was meant to be placed on things, either as I had it on the back of Porkbelly, probably on the shoulder of Gnawgahyde, or on a tree limb, like on the rear photo artwork. You see that Yobbo is rocking the eye patch. That's crazy that they even got that right. And it looks pretty good, to be a statue. No articulation at all. But I think it's nice that this was included. And we, of course, have Porkbelly here, who I spoke of earlier. Like I said, articulated, and I mean to the nines. We'll start at the rear here. The tail can swivel. The hind legs can bevel out, as you can see, and close them back in. They rotate to and fro. You've got articulation right there at dual spots. That's on both sides. His forelimbs, they also spread out and they rotate, as you can see. And there's articulation at both joints there. The head, the neck goes up that far, as you can see that, and then you can get it to go down like that. You can rotate left and right, as you can see. We have jaw articulation as well. I just knocked the jaw out, but yeah, it's in there. Let's see if I can snap it back in. But yeah, jaw articulation as well. Pretty cool. And look at that visage right there at front right there. It's got the we'll call it the septum ring in its nose, the bull ring. And it's got the he's got the tusks. One of them is broken, and I mean, that's the way it's supposed to be. It's not like mine's is broken. So you got that. Looks pretty cool. It's a boar, and yeah, we have our first boar in the GI classified line. So pretty cool. We got some nice detail there showing the fur. It'd have been nice if there was a wash on it to really bring it out. You look at the mane, and that looks pretty cool. It would have been a nice type of wash on that too, to give it some distinction. But it's pretty nice. The hooves are black, so we did get that. They didn't just go all, it's like a grayish type of color here. And at least we didn't get that. So that's pretty cool that we managed to get that much. Oh, and I neglected, we have torso articulation. You could swivel and left and right it, and up and down it. So we do, like I said, this particular pet, a companion, whatever you will, articulation to the nines. And I appreciate it. I believe, in my estimation, I think Classified Series they've improved on their animals. The first one we got was Timber, and Timber is pretty good. I think they've gotten better since then with the articulation and the functionality of it. Pretty nice. I'll set Porkbelly back and bring Gnawgahyde center stage for sure. And He's looking pretty good there with his with that vest. It's like a jaguar skin vest when you look at it. And arms, he's got tattoos on both. Pretty nice. He's got some nice. He's got a nice wristband, or I should say, bicep band on his left arm. And then he's got a band down by his wrist on his right arm. You've got spikes down below, and he's got a wrist guard that is totally spiked, as you can see right there. He's got the nice belt going on. I did not mention, and I should, he's adorned with jewelry there. He's got that toothy necklace, and he's got something else underneath that he's sporting too. And I'm not really up too much on Gnawgahyde, so I don't know what significance this particular chain has. It almost looks like a bunch of dog tags. I think that's what it's supposed to be. Now that I'm looking at it closer, I think it's supposed to be, he's got a few dog tags that he's got all on the same chain, probably from people, G.I. Joe members that he's, well, we'll say taken out. Belt, pretty nice. We got the buckle there. There is some different paint on the buckle, different from the belt itself. We've got some grenades on either side, different kinds. You got some that are smoke, and these are probably, the explosive kind. The vest, I had mentioned that it's, Jaguar style. The front there, some nice texture. Like, I need to be back on screen there. My apologies, guys. Wow, I got caught up on the chain. We've got the latches there. They've got paint there, so that's pretty cool. Glad we got paint there. His head. Let's take a closer look at his head. Face sculpt is bananas. Gotta love how that looks. He's got the extenuated chin. You know what I'm saying? It's not a pork chop type of beard. Looks pretty good there, and he's got the mustache that connects up. Let's see if we can get some focus going on there. And the eyes look good. He's got 3 scars right there at the top of the dome on his left side. So I think that's pretty good. That's some attention to detail. And he also has, as you can see right there, he's got a tattoo on his dome, on his left side. So pretty cool there, and that's of a snake. Pretty gnarly, if I say so myself. Taking him to the front there. Like I said, that facial print is looking pretty nice. He's got all the articulation that we've come to expect from G.I. Joe Classified. Head on a dumbbell. It doesn't go up very far, but that's what we get. He can go down pretty decently, chin to chest. You get some pivot, and of course he can rotate left and right. T posing. He's got the butterfly joints. Not crazy, but he can rear back that much. You're not going to get much in terms of clasping, but you get some, but you're not going to get much, both because the butterfly joint isn't that that deeply cut in, and then of course you got the vest that's impeding. Bicep swivel, double jointed pinned elbows, and that just reminds me, I didn't even think about it while I was looking at it. This is at least the lower half. I can tell this is Roadblock style. This is from Roadblock. I can tell that. So yeah, so we're still using some older bodies here. So keep that in mind. Back to the left arm, he's got the rotating wrist and horizontal hinge. On the right side, he's got the wrist hinge, and you have the vertical going up and down there. He's got an ab crunch that enables him to go that far forward and allows him to go that far back, and then a waist swivel, as well as He's got dual, so he's able to actually go further when you combine, as you can see there. As you can see there, and then of course you can lean with it, rock with it, because there's a dumbbell joint on that waist, and of course you can do the circular thing. On the back is the other sheath there for the other knife. Remember, I had shown that he comes with two knives, a pair of knives. Excellent hip action there, Van Damme for sure. Drop down, as you can see. I'll get those back the way they need to be. He can kick that far forward, that far back. He's got the thigh cut. And once again, this is from Roadblock. Double jointed knees. Of course, they're pinned. Fortunately, they're all blue, so it doesn't seem that bad. We've got the swivel at the top of the boot there. He can point his toe forward that far up. And they're not going to get too much because it's impeded by this ankle guard, calf guard. He does have the ankle pivot and holes at the bottom of his feet. Gnawgahyde is looking pretty nice there. And yet another addition to our Dreadnok crew. I wanted to show you guys what the rifle looks like in the case there. You see you've got the suppressor, the scope, and the bipod. They're all in there. The bipod fits loosely, so be careful about that. I'll tilt this so you can see the weapon itself in there. And yeah, it fits. Definitely clicks in on the stock end and the muzzle end for sure. Other parts of it kind of sort of sticks out. You could probably press it down and it'll work. And speaking of pressing down, do that. And it wants to click up, but like I said, that's because I don't have the rifle fully in there. But with some work, it'll get in there. Here we've got our trio. Gnawgahyde has got everything that he came with on his person, of course, with the exception of the sniper rifle and the case. You can pin that, you can peg that to him as well, but I didn't think that would look cool for this shot. You got Porkbelly back there as well. As far as Yobbo's concerned, there will be issues with getting him to stand because he is just essentially a statue, and that tail is going to get in the way, but you'll be able to work it out, especially if you just use the cheat code and have him on like Porkbelly's back, or maybe figure out a way to have him on the shoulder of Gnawgahyde. Here's the entire Dreadnok crew that we've acquired so far. We have, to our far left, Zarana, sister of Zartan, who you see right there in the middle, and we have Ripper right there up front there, and to the immediate left of Zartan we have got Buzzer, and our previously reviewed Dreadnoker, we've got Torch. Yep, looking good there. My closing thoughts on the G.I. Joe Classified Series number 125. We're talking about the 3-pack. We're talking about another member of the Dreadnok crew. We are talking about Gnawgahyde. We're talking about Porkbelly. And of course, we cannot leave him out, Yobbo. And yeah, very nice. Like I said, it's got to be technically called a 3-pack because it's 3 characters, even though one of them is just essentially a statue. Sorry, Yobbo, that's you I'm talking about. And I mean, besides that little caveat, this is an excellent set. Porkbelly has got some excellent articulation going for him. And of course, the star of the show himself, Gnawgahyde. A boatload of accessories. Definitely nice. I'm loving the vest. He is on an older buck. Definitely, if not the entire buck, I know at least the lower half is Roadblock. But still looks good. It still works. You know what I'm saying? For what we got going on here. And yeah, another member of the Dreadnoks has been knocked out. and I'm here for it. So what do you guys think? Are you a Dreadnok fan? Could care less. Let me know in the comments below. But I know what I like, and this is pretty cool. I do know that Hasbro, the Classified Series line, they've been throwing at us these deluxe sets, either these character companion sets or vehicle character sets, and we're about to get a 2-pack at some point, that's for sure. That's coming down the pike, and once again, I'm here for all of that, and as soon as I have them, I will bring that to you. So until that time, guys, thank you for rocking with me, and take care. Peace.